Reincarnation of a king long gone, the highest enlightened nigga sitting on top of the sun.
Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Danny, aka King Bub, and we are here with week 4 of WSS. Sorry this thing is late once again. I've been so busy, and me and my opponent have both been really busy this past week. He had to go away in the weekend, and I could battle on Friday, but he wasn't available, and blah blah blah. I know it's stuff, and you guys don't care, but I'm just letting you guys know why it's late. So that's why you have not seen week 4 up, just like week 3. Week 3 was pretty late also, so I'm sorry about that, guys. I apologize. I'm gonna try to get week 5 up early. Hopefully we do, but here we are with week 5. So if you guys did not know, check out week 3. It'll probably be in the description before I talk about it, so 1, 2, 3, go check that out. So we lost week 3, which really sucked against Chilled. My EVs were messed up on Blaziken last week, which kind of cost me the game. It would have given me a better chance to win, but it happens. Whatever, that was last week. It doesn't matter to me. We have to keep going strong and forget about it and just try to win. So yeah. And let's see. So let me read out his full team. So he has the beast of a Pokemon, Megalopony. He has Tornadus, Therian, Empoleon, Umbreon, Meloetta, Typhlosion, Floatzel, Scyther, Rampardos, Roserade, Latios, and Zebstrika. So as you see, he brought the Megalopony, obviously. Empoleon, Roserade, Latios, Scyther, Umbreon. I knew he was gonna bring Roserade. I knew he was gonna bring Latios. And I knew he was gonna bring the Umbreon. I didn't think he'd bring Scyther. I thought he was gonna bring Tornadus, because Tornadus is scary. Tornadus is really scary to go up against, and it's hard to try to take blows from it. Pretty much, I know my Milotic could take it, but he could keep U-turning out, getting momentum. And I also thought he was gonna bring Zebstrika, because that'll stop my Zapdos from hitting Thunderbolt. So not seeing Zebstrika and Thundurus right off the bat made me pretty happy. Scyther could be annoying, but I could handle it with Garchomp and Zapdos, Blaziken. They can all pretty much handle it pretty well. So as you see, my team, we have physically defensive Zapdos with some special defense. I have enough physical defense to take on Megalopony, and before this match, I told CC, oh yeah, that's what we're going up against. We're going up against CC in the Poole Piplups. His channel will be in the description. Make sure to check him out. He's a cool dude, so check him out. So I told him I'm not going to let his Megalopony do anything to my team. I'm going to completely shut this thing out. So hopefully we can do that. That's not an easy task, because Megalopony is extremely good. As you guys know, I use it in the P4G, and it did so much work for me. So it's going to be hard to take that thing down, but I'm going to try. So I have a static, physically defensive Zapdos. With Thunderbolt, we have Tailwind, because I just put it in there. I had Defog, but Defog doesn't work with static, I believe. I don't know. It wouldn't let me use it, so I just changed it to Tailwind. Just in case he has a switch, which, you know, Megalopony does want to switch out from a Zapdos pretty easily. I could Tailwind and then do some damage somehow, outspeed everything, and hopefully put some work in. So next, we have our win condition that can really take on this whole team really nicely, which is this Garchomp. I do expect them to bring a Choice Scarf Latios. I was expecting that, because he does. Me bringing Choice Scarf Garchomp could be a very big possibility, which I did bring a Choice Scarf Adamant Garchomp. Obviously a Choice Scarf Latios would outspeed Garchomp. A Choice Scarf Garchomp. So I'm expecting that. I am expecting that. We'll see about that, but Garchomp can pretty much win if I can dwindle down this whole team to a good amount. So next we got my Milotic, especially defensive, I believe. Yeah, it was especially defensive to take on Torn, which didn't come. So my Milotic isn't really gonna do much besides maybe take on Latios and things like that. We got a Calm Mind Mew. Hopefully we can set up on Empoleon and try to sweep with it, or at least do some damage. Really, everything's here to do damage for Garchomp to clean late game. We got a Agility Expert Belt Blaziken. I have enough speed where I agility up and I outspeed a Choice Scarf Latios, so I can pretty much win if I dwindle down the team. So if I can dwindle down the team either for Blaziken or Garchomp, we're gonna be in a good state. So, and next we got the homie Vileplume here, pretty much to take on Zebstrika, because I thought he was gonna bring it. It can also take on Roserade. Even an offensive Roserade can't 2-hit KO this thing. So Vileplume can do some work also, so we'll see about that. We have Stun Spore on Vileplume, just so I could try to paralyze stuff if he wants to switch out of his Roserade or anything like that. So let me put this on normal, and I do believe my lead was Zapdos. I had a feeling he was gonna start off with Mega Lop, so I did start off with Zapdos. So let's do it. Let's start it off. So he does start off with Mega Lopunny. I start off with my Zapdos, and I'm trying to get that static. That's the only reason, you know, I'm staying in. I knew he was gonna go for Fake Out because he wants his Mega. If I would have got static first turn, that would have been pretty cool, but I wasn't expecting it to happen. You know, slowing down a Mega Lopunny is amazing. So I U-turn out. Oh no, I Roost here. I Roost here just in case. I was scouting for the Ice Punch to see if he was gonna have Ice Punch, and now I U-turn out from his Umbreon into my Blaziken, I do believe. Yeah, I go into Blaziken. He wishes, and I knew he was going to go into his Latios. It's obviously the smartest play. It's the beginning of the match. He thinks I'm going to play it safe, but I'm not. And I go for the knockoff, and it almost kills him. And as we do see, he loses his Choice Scarf there. If you guys did not see, he lost his Choice Scarf. He gets the Wish back. And him losing that Choice Scarf is very, very good for my team, because now Garchomp outspeeds everything. I doubt he has Scarfed anything else. And I outspeed Lopunny, I outspeed Latios, so Blaziken just did extremely well right there, hitting that knockoff, taking out the Choice Scarf from Latios and everything like that. So that's good for us so far. I go into my Lodic expecting either a Psyshock or a Draco, and my Lodic eats that up, yum yum, easily. So I know he's going to switch out. I just go for the Recover, I do believe, because I want to keep this thing healthy to always come in on Latios whenever I need. That's the only thing I really need my Lodic for. And then Roserade comes in. I'm just going to switch into my Vileplume, and he goes for Hidden Power. I don't know what Hidden Power it was. I really don't know what he was trying to predict there. But he goes for the Sludge Bomb, and I go for the Stun Spore. I thought he might switch, so I just went for it, because I knew I could live 2 Sludge Bombs. So I'm just going to heal up here. It's doing a lot of damage to me, but that's fine, Doesn't really matter. I can heal it up pretty easily and live more and more. He goes for Hidden Power again. I really don't know what Hidden Power that is. It's not Hidden Power Ice, because that would have hit. If he had Hidden Power Ice, it would have been better, because it would have hit my Vileplume, it would have hit my Zapdos, and it would have hit my Garchomp. So I don't know why he didn't put Hidden Power Ice. I think that would have been a better idea than anything. But I heal up my Vileplume. Oops, I'm sorry guys. I heal up my Vileplume. I go for Sludge Bomb, trying to get more damage on that Roserade. And he goes into his Umbreon. So here I'm going to switch out and go back into my Blaziken. I think he goes for a Wish, and I thought he was going to switch into Latios again, thinking I was going to go for High Jump Kick this time instead of Knockoff, and he does not, and he toxes my Blaziken, which is fine because Blaziken's not really here to stay in too long. So this time I really thought he was going to go into Latios. It would have been the better play, because Umbreon can really wall a lot of my team, and he doesn't. He stays in again. So this time I'm like, alright, I'm not playing no more games. I go for High Jump Kick. I kill this. I get a crit. I don't think the crit mattered, because I think this thing was specially defensive, just from the damage that Zapdos U-turn did. Here I was scared of him swords dancing, so I just stayed in. I probably could have switched into either Garchomp or Zapdos, but whatever. I just let Blaziken drop. He wasn't as important anymore. Blaziken pretty much did his job. I go for a Scarf Stone Edge here with Garchomp. I miss on his opponent. It doesn't really matter, because it's not going to do that much damage anyways. And I knew he was going to go for Rocks. I'm going to switch into Mew and start trying to Calm Mind up on this guy. I do believe, yeah, I go for the Calm Mind, and he goes for Knockoff here, which kind of sucks. Knock off my Rocky Helmet, but it's whatever. It's fine. I go for the Side Shock, do some decent damage. The next one's gonna kill. He's gonna U-turn out. I live on 1, but I do go for Soft Bullet just to see what he was gonna hit me with. I knew he wasn't gonna go for Knockoff again, and he did go for the Soft Bullet here. His Latios gonna drop a Draco, but Mew's so bulky after a Calm Mind. I eat that up, and I can Soft Bullet up again. Here I do believe I go for the Calm Mind. I do believe, yeah, I go for the Calm Mind here against his Empoleon. I probably should have went for another Calm Mind instead of for the Aura Sphere here, because I would have been able to eat the Scald even better. Only does 23% to me, and then I would have had more power to beat. I could have killed this Scyther anyways, doesn't really matter, but I probably should have done that. But Mew goes for Side Shock. I get hit by a Bug Bite, and Mew takes down the Scyther pretty nicely. Mew doing some good offensive work for our team this week, which is always nice, because I do want to prove Mew can be a good offensive mon, because people don't think it can. I don't know why. But he goes for Fake Out, and I still don't get the static, so I'm kind of sad about that. But I'm going to Roost up here, seeing what he's going to go for. He goes for the Return, and we finally get the static. So now his Lopunny, it's just useless pretty much. Zapdos can wall it all day, and I can Roost up. And Ice Punch won't even hit me, because when I Roost first, I lose my Flying typing, so that's awesome. I go for Tailwind because I knew he was going to switch out. And here I'm just gonna go for the U-turn. He probably thought I had a heat wave, but I don't. I just go for the U-turn and get some nice damage on Latias. So now I can just come into my Garchomp and pretty much do a lot of work. I'm just gonna go for Dragon Claw. I'm not gonna hit Outrage because he still has Empoleon. I could have hit Outrage, but I forgot how much health his Empoleon was on, because an Outrage does kill Empoleon. At this range, Dragon Claw, it was a roll, but I didn't want to play with rolls because this thing's really important. I could just switch into Mew. Mew takes the Ice Beam, leaves on 1 again. Mew's just living on 1 constantly, which is pretty funny. And here I forgot that he's in Torrent range. Totally forgot that Scald's gonna kill me because he's in Torrent range. So Mew goes down sadly, but it's all good. It's all good. Garchomp can just come in and pretty much sweep the rest of the game. I just go for Outrage, I believe, and destroy this Roserade. So that's Garchomp getting a kill. Very nice. Well, getting its second kill because it also killed Latias. And Outrage is gonna kill this this Empoleon. And we do get a maybe possibly 3-turn Outrage, but he goes for Fake Out. It doesn't even matter. And Outrage was a roll to kill from 100%, but now that he got hit by Rough Skin, it's definitely gonna kill from this range. But I get confused and I don't want to risk it when I can just go into Zapdos and pretty much just win the game because he can't kill me. Ice Punch not gonna do enough. My Zapdos really bulky and I'm faster because he's paralyzed, so I can just roost up constantly. And he gets parried here, which doesn't really matter because he couldn't beat my Zapdos regardless. And I'm just gonna go for the Thunderbolt, bring this thing down to 37% health, and Zapdos is gonna pick up the last kill for the squad this week. So we do win 4-0 against the Poole Piplups. It was a good match, it was fun. Zapdos getting a kill. Zapdos now having 7 kills in the league. He's in second place to, of course, our Garchomp. Garchomp having 8 kills. Showing who's the real boss. Garchomp is so fucking fun to use, man. I love this mon. I didn't use it very well last week. I should have not brought it last week, but I was hyped to have Garchomp. But so Garchomp doing the work, Zapdos doing the work. Blaziken, even though it only got 1 kill, it did a lot of damage to his team, enough to set up for a late game sweep with Garchomp. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, so we get the win, guys. We are now 3-1 with a +9 differential. So hopefully we can keep that going, guys. We are going up against Mars the King. I'm pretty sure that's his name. I forget. But we're going up against him next week. Oh my god, I am just talking so fast. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new, guys. And like always, have a beautiful day, fam.